So we got this email last night regarding a free utility that the Mia Prova team built and provided for free for the Adobe Target community. It's a pretty powerful tool. It highlights a lot of the cool capabilities that Target has based off of visitor IDs and getting data to Adobe Target for your system. And so this email came in. So love the comment, love the blog. Thank you for the feedback. So his question is about the bulk upload, if we can use the Experience Cloud Visitor ID instead of the Target Visitor ID or First Party ID. So the answer is yes. Absolutely you can. And I'll show you how. So I would recommend, strongly encourage to use the First Party ID for many, many reasons. Adobe does a fantastic job of giving you the Target ID, the Experience Cloud ID. But that's, when you think about all the data that you have that's mapped to your First Party ID, and if you're able to pass that First Party ID across multiple devices and browsers, that's the way to go. The First Party ID, 100% all the way to do that. But if you don't have a First Party ID, and I've got several major enterprise companies that are working and trying to figure out how to get a First Party ID, align the program around it. So yeah, the Experience Cloud ID is a very nice backup, and I'm actually doing something very similar on my website. So if you go to our miaprovo.com, the Adobe Target bulk upload, this is what the question's about. I'm actually, here's the Chrome extension, another utility, if you're not familiar with it. Adobe Target provides their visitor ID. Adobe is part of the visitor ID service, which is how A4T works, provides the Experience Cloud Visitor ID. First Party ID is something the organization would typically provide. You can see here, you notice something, it's the same ID. So just to demonstrate this and not to generate random numbers and different values, we don't have, I don't want to expose any of our first party visitor IDs as part of the application on the public website. And so what I did here is I just grabbed the Adobe Target ID and I'm passing it as the Mbox third party ID here. And so you can do the exact same thing. So this ID, the Experience Cloud ID that's available, can certainly be passed. It's already being passed along to Target, but you could pass it along again as an Mbox third-party ID. And if you check out our blog and do a search for Mbox third-party ID, you can kind of see how that would work and how you would get that third-party ID. There you go. Here's how you can kind of see how to go about implementing it, that sort of thing within here. But related to this question here, so Mia Prova provides two templates. If you're uploading data from Target's ID, Adobe Target's ID, which again is the PC ID you see here, you would download this template. If you're going to use another ID, which is going to be the First Party ID, or you could be using Adobe's Experience Cloud ID as the First Party ID, you would download that template there. Once you download the templates, and I'll actually show you what this looks like, this is the First Party ID template. So you would have a list of all of your IDs, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be all of the IDs that you would have that you want to get data in. And so you can have different parameter value pairs. You can see here, all the way down for each row. Paste them in and go to town. So you simply save this. And then upload it within here. Provide your client ID, and then immediately all of those different attributes are going to be available for you to target to. The same concept goes for the third-party ID. So this actually would be the first-party ID. This would be the PC ID, where you have the Adobe Target PC IDs available, let's say, within here. So I'm going to copy this value and paste it in there. So you can see that and simply save it and upload it to there, and you're all set. So good question. If there's any more, I'm glad you liked the videos and blogs. I wish we had more time to do more content out there, but Friday afternoon, thought I'd get this quick one out there. So anyways, thanks again.